it's Wendy again. See this, look, this is in your pack and it's a colour by numbers. I don't know why mine has only printed out half an elephant. It was a bit sad, I only could do half of the elephant. So you look at the number 1 and you would colour everything you can see red, so the numbers are written. So where it's written number 1, I've coloured red. And this reminded me of Elmer the elephant. I'm sure you know the story. But if you look back on our YouTube page, then there is a story about Elmer the elephant, and it's very funny because he covers himself in some berry juice that makes him look grey and not all of his lovely colours, and it's only when the rain comes that there's Elmer the elephant comes back because all the berry juice washes off. It's really funny. So have a look at that if you got a minute. I thought I'd try this story called The Day at the Park. Maybe we can't spend the whole day there, but we can still go to the park. So maybe you could pick up leaves, have a look for acorns or conkers. You might even see a squirrel in the park. So maybe you can go a little walk in the park with your mum and dad. That'll be nice. Now, this is Hattie, and she's going on a special day with her friend Toby. Now, I don't know whether you know what this is, but this is called a cochlear implant, and that means that Toby may not be able to hear properly, so this helps him to hear a bit better. But it still means they can have a great day on the park. So Hattie and Toby were getting ready to go to Oakland Country Park. They were so excited. Their mummies packed everything they would need. Let's go, Hattie's mummy said. Our train leaves at 10 o'clock. We're going on the train. Hattie and Toby loved trains. They bought their tickets and waited on the platform for their train to arrive. Here it comes, said Toby. And when all the passengers were aboard, the guard waved his green flag and blew his whistle. And there he is, look. You can see the guard. Can I sit next to the window, Hattie asked. And me, said Toby. During their journey, they saw cows and sheep and green fields divided by leafy trees and prickly hedges. They waved and called hello to all the animals as the train hurried along. Look, they're looking out the window. Hattie and Toby swayed from side to side with the movement of the train. Goes like that, doesn't it? Clickety-clack, 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 they said. They went through a long dark tunnel. Ah, they squealed together. It was such fun. When they arrived at the park entrance, they looked at the map. Shall we go and feed the ducks first? Asked Hattie's mummy. Oh, yes, said Hattie and Toby. Straight ahead to the lake, Toby's mummy said. Look, so they're looking at the map and they're going to go and feed the ducks. You see the ducks there, look. The ducks swam across the lake to meet Hattie and Toby. Break the bread into small pieces, Mummy said. I can throw it a long way, said Toby. Me too, said Hattie, and the ducks raced each other to be the first to get some bread. Let's have our picnic before we find the other animals, Hattie's mummy said. Hattie and Toby enjoyed cheese sandwiches, crisps and orange juice, and Toby's mummy shared some raisins for dessert. They were yummy. It's always nice to have a picnic outside, isn't it? After lunch, they followed signs to the animal corner. There were rabbits and guinea pigs, hopping and running about and munching juicy orange carrots and crunchy lettuce. Hattie and Toby pretended to be rabbits by copying their twitching noses. They saw 3 brown chickens and a big cockerel called Charlie. Hattie and Toby were surprised by the very loud cock-a-doodle-doo. It made them jump. Ooh, look over there, said Toby's mummy, pointing to a peacock with his feathers displayed beautiful. Beautiful, said Hattie. Look, There they are with the cockerels. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Next, they walked through the woods to the playground. Hattie's mummy whispered, if you're really quiet, you might see a squirrel. As Hattie and Toby tiptoed quietly along, the little grey squirrel ran across the path. It stopped as still as a statue, then scampered up a big tree. There he is, look. Hattie and Toby had great fun bouncing on the trail until it started to pour with rain. Oh, well, Hattie's mummy said, we can shelter in the cafe. There's just time for an ice cream before we go home. Hooray, shouted Hattie and Toby. They're at the park, look. Hattie and Toby really enjoyed their day at the park. They had fed the ducks and lots more. Can we come to the park again tomorrow? Hattie asked on the way home. Maybe another day, their mummy said. So they had a lovely time together. They were kind friends, weren't they? Doing all the things together. So that's our day at the park. So if you can look at the kind bingo and maybe aim to get 5 crosses on it that you've done, that would be brilliant. So see how kind you can be this week. I'll see you again soon. Bye.